like a plumber. This one I love that you see. I know that you want to be me. You claim you're
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against Seattle. Checking out Seattle, this is their first.
Hi and welcome, everyone. Now it's ended out at...
Well, guys,
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. Well, Clark, a few teams at this point in the season have battled through back-to-back games. Just how hard is that on the body to play in consecutive nights in this league?
As I recall, Kevin, it wasn't terribly difficult. As a matter of fact, I kind of enjoyed it. You could either get the bad taste of a loss out of your mouth quickly by playing another game. You didn't have to really practice. There's some energy concerns, obviously, but when you're well-rested and excited about playing, you find the energy. But I do believe there's studies that show there's a greater probability for injury the more back-to-back games that you have. That's one of the reasons the league has sought to minimize the number of back-to-back games across the schedule.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Trevor Booker is out there with Carter. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Brewer in at the 2 spot. Rondo passes to Randolph. Over Jordan. And that's off the glass and in.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
The defense just gave him that one, and you talk about starting on a high note. Didn't seem to respect his mid-range J there.
Here is Harris after the made shot from Zach Randolph. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. LeBron drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
6 to shoot. For 3, Harris gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Rondo kicks to Brewer. Back to Rondo. Pass to Carter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
To the middle. And James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Rondo. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
He dishes it to Brewer. Carter against Turner. Carter, the pass to Booker. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Booker's got his first 2 points.
Super muscle there from Booker, outworking the defense and being rewarded for those efforts.
Beasley outside. Passes it to LeBron. Harris outside. Back to James. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. James has got 9.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And so it's Seattle in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field.
I always feel like I got it. Always feel.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Seattle, Beasley is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's LeBron in at the point guard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by James. To the middle. Here's Randolph. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Pass to LeBron. Clark, give us a little insider's look. Which players do you look at as gamers? You know, guys who are always ready to put out extra effort and go the extra mile.
Man, there's so many guys that fall into that category, Kevin. It's almost unfair to try to pull some names out, but you look at the way they play, guys like Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant is much that way. He gives great effort and energy to his craft. Steph Curry is a little different, but still provides that and plays with such an exuberance and joy. You know, Marcus Smart is a guy who I think does all the little intangible things that just have a way of making a positive impact on his team. So I don't have enough time to give you the full list, but those are a few of the guys that come to mind.
Yeah, great examples. Here's Randolph. And it's Seattle with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Carter kicks to Randolph. Shoots from 12. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Rondo against Beasley. And stolen by Booker. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Carter missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Beasley. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Rondo kicks to Carter. Over Beasley. And it's Carter missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Beasley. And it's an 11-point Seattle lead.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Here's Randolph. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the...
And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Brewer is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Carter. Then there's Trevor Booker. And it's Randolph in at the 5 down low. And he makes that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Rondo with it. He's picked up by LeBron. 6 to shoot. And it's Carter missing.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
James kicks to Harris. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
From long range or short, the small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. LeBron James, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
It's Beasley on the wing, defended by Carter. The baseline J, and another basket for Seattle.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Rondo finds Randolph. Back to Rondo. And Carter has it in the corner. Over Beasley. A nice shot by Carter. He's got 7. 1:41 left in the third. Beasley against Carter. It's Beasley on the wing. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by James. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the basket is good.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for him. Almost looks too easy for him, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
Here's Booker. He sinks the 11-footer.
Love seeing Booker work on that mid-range jumper, Kevin. Another shot he has seamlessly worked into his quiver of shots.
Carter against Beasley. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much-needed run, too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch. Really taking over now.
Now Rondo. He kicks to Randolph. Over Jordan. Randolph can't hit.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
And so it's Seattle with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Beasley. LeBron James is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Turner in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Harris kicks to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And like a bolt of lightning, Turner strikes quickly on the drive. A thunderous dunk who cannot be denied.
Randolph against Jordan. Back to Rondo. Look, you had a terrific amateur career. You made NBA all-rookie first team. Can't exactly call you a late bloomer at all. You were really thriving.
Yeah, I had a lot of great people around me, Kevin, from the time I started playing in middle school to high school, college, the pros. Actually was fortunate Herb Williams, a teammate of mine in college at Ohio State, was also with the Pacers when I got there. So that helped my transition immensely to have a friend, veteran guy in the league. He had been there a year before me. Break me in, and then I had an opportunity to play a lot and show what I could do, but I attribute it to good fortune, favor, and a lot of good people.
Seattle leading by 21. On the wing, Harris. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Knocked away. Booker, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
James, the pass to Jordan. Beasley outside. And James with the basket on the assist by Beasley. 13 points for LeBron. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it. And again, there would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Seattle.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic
was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for LeBron.
And, you know, he was really important today. Integral, taking and making shots time and time again.
And Seattle making a change here. Olynyk checked in. Brown kicks to Carter. Back to Brown. Carter, the pass to Payne. Carter with it, guarded by Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron with it. And there's the pass to LeVert. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The shot's good from Carter.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game because this one is done. Over. Fine.
Here's James. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.